about, it'd be nice to have it on. Okay, so tell me what you said. You've had a lot of people out, and tell us about how Riley's responded to that.
Okay, so I've had 2 adults and 2 children out this week for lessons and for a possible working student. And when they've been here, Riley's been extra nervous. It's been cold and windy, but she's pacing in her stall and like pushing at the gate, sort of like begging to come out or to bolt out, is really what she wanted. And then when they were out in the field, she was a little bit like antsy coming and going from us, so she would like walk up to us and kind of nose to me and then walk away.
And this is even when no one was riding her and no one
was
rode her
riding
that day,
anyone.
right?
Like, yeah, we were just there. Now the kids were definitely louder than she's used to dealing with, but I have a 3-year-old and he's out here and he's very loud when he's out here. And if he's in her stall, he's
Were there kids here
around.
every time or no?
Just the one time, and it was the same each time. And the last time the farrier was here. She's normally a saint for the farrier.
Okay. She's still on her omeprazole, or she's got a break from that right now?
She's on a break from that. So maybe she probably just needs to stay on it year round.
As much as I hate the idea of that, just from a standpoint, I don't think it's good for her. It'd be interesting to put her back on it and see what she did.
She only just finished that maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe, was the end of it.
But you didn't see this nervous behavior when she was on it, right?
No, but the only thing that seems out of the ordinary is the time with the farrier, as opposed to the other ones is brand new. Like, the situation is new. She's always different when there's more people here than less people, and they were new people. It's really, we're kind of secluded here, so she doesn't interact with anyone but us.
I worked with her a lot at my house with different people, but that's been a while, so she's become dishabituated over the winter with the bad weather and the no people.
Yeah, and then the one big thing was, Slim decided to bust out of the field, and it's been 2 years since he's tried to do this, but he did, and so he walked out of the field when they were here, and then that really upset her, so she definitely had she needed him to be back.
Right.
Well, there was definitely a separation anxiety with that.
Okay, well, why don't we, Laura would like to look at, for her own motivation, she would like to look at the bow, which really Riley loves. We just haven't done in a while. So what we thought we would do is do a little bit of this target work with her tack on, and then use the bow as a little bit of a reward. And if we have time, we're going to try to get Laura up on her doing the targeting too. We just have to see how that goes. Okay? All right, so let's get started.
Do you want her bridle on or just her cribbing collar?
Just her cribbing collar is probably fine for right now. Just so that way, we'll put her bridle on if we decide to put you on.
Okay. At this point, I doubt we'll even have time.
And so I'm just gonna watch you first and let you show me what you've been doing. I'll get it out in a minute.
Riley, come.
She's like, I'll just stay with Melissa. It looks easier.
Riley, target. Yes. Riley, come.
And we're not using those big chewy red treats, right?
They're the little ones.
Good. But they're still using the gummy red treats?
Gummy?
Those real dry red ones?
I have a couple different types of red ones.
Let me see what you got, because she really doesn't do good on those dry red ones.
Oh. Yes.
Well, let's use those for now, but keep in mind, she ends up like getting her mouth all gummed up and kind of checking out in my experience with the red ones. That's why she's actually the reason I stopped using the red ones.
Oh. Target.
So you might have to place your body a little closer to the target. There you go.
Riley, target. Target.
Good, yes. The moment she makes a decision.
Target. I don't normally have it with me.
That's funny.
Riley, target.
She's like, but I am. Just maybe stand over the top of it and see if you can.
Yes. Riley, target. Yes.
So jackpot her at the cone. And tell me how this is the same. On the ground, jackpot. And then walk off. And tell me quickly how this is the same or different than what you've been doing.
This, other than the fact that I don't normally lead her over with the target stick, this is it, but it usually starts slow, and then she gets it.
Okay, we'll keep going then.
I don't normally have 3.
That's all right. I'd take that right there. And
Yes,
feed her,
good
I would
girl.
feed her at the target right now.
Okay.
Because when you're on her back for this exercise that I know we've done with Slim, like the send him to and the touch and the come back and all that, but I would even throw the food on the ground right now.
She won't take it, like she just let that whole jackpot.
See if you can really get her
Get
attention
her to-
on it, because when you're on her back, we want her focusing on that target, right? Not so much on you being in the middle trying to feed her, which she's coming back to you. Do you see that? So and there's nothing wrong with what you're doing at all. It's just a completely different, exercise. It's just that right now we got to think about, for the purposes of the next exercise, when she touches it, click her and throw the food over there or take it to her. How do we want to shape what she's doing now to fit this exercise with you on her
Okay.
back? Do you see what I mean?
Target.
There you go. And that'll make her love the target more instead of being so stuck to you.
Right. Target.
Also, you could think about when she finally does start reaching over there and nosing your hand, I just put it behind my back at that point. Like, you've given her the cue, so just put your hand away. There. See how the hand is acting as a little bit of a magnet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just, it just gives her something
Target.
else to play with. That's it. Good job. All right. Well done. Well done.
Target.
Yes.
Target.
Yes. And that's just a matter of teaching her to look for that treat on the ground. And you just have to do it over and over and over until she gets it.
Yeah.
Eclipse is so hysterical. I dropped one by accident yesterday from the tack, and he was right going after it. And I didn't know it. I dropped it. All right, there, click her again, just because we didn't resend her.
Target.
Fabulous. But it took me a long time to teach him to look for the treat, because he was so shut down when I got him, and he had never been allowed to eat grass or anything off the ground with a person near him,
Target.
with the previous owner. Perfect. All right, so
And
maybe
if we don't stop soon, she's probably gonna burn
okay.
out from
Well,
that.
jackpot her and leave it.
Okay. So it basically.
All right, way to know what she's about to do, and so then we'll play bow then.
So essentially, it starts off like